What is up, my fellow nerds and outcasts, and welcome back to my channel. So I know that I said that I wasn't going to react to any more Superman trailers that they might be dropping, but I honestly can't help myself. They dropped the Superman Strength TV spot, and I just want to give it a watch. And honestly, James Gunn has really just been kind of recycling the same old stuff in all the trailers and just showing like little tidbits here and there that just adds to the sequences that he's already shown us. So I'm sure that there's nothing spoilery in it, but I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna react to it, and we're gonna discuss it. So let's just get right down into it, and I'm ready to get this freaking party started. So let's go. Oh, that was a cool shot.
You were out there helping them?
I thought I was.
Thought I was. Poor guy.
Always been wrong about me.
I'm in a moral dilemma.
I get scared.
Ooh, beautiful shot.
And that's my greatest strength.
That's right, buddy, it is. Oh, wow. Beautiful shot. Stop. You know what? Oh my God. It's actually in the freaking movie. Him and Krypto on the moon is actually in the movie. James Gunn seems to be loving like this close-up of the insignia. I mean, they do it a lot. I mean, like when he lasers them, when he's flying towards the kaiju, another close-up on the symbol. There's been a couple of times where he does these close-ups on the symbol. I hope it doesn't get old when we're watching it, but you know, I'll hold out my judgment until I actually see the whole movie and seeing everything in context. I love the shot where he is flying towards the camera and we really see the speed. And I feel like James Gunn is really capturing the essence of speed and power really well in all of the shots that I've been seeing from this movie. I'm noticing that the color palette kind of changed from the teaser trailer, which is something that happens like whenever they're making these movies. Obviously, it's not gonna look like it does on day one, on day freaking 98. I completely get that. I kind of am partial to the color grading beforehand. It almost had that The Suicide Squad feel and look to it, and I really liked the color grading in that movie in general. I thought it was really well done, and the effects were incredible in that movie too. I guess he went for the more saturated look, the more saturated vibe, more in line with All-Star Superman, so I completely get why he's doing it. All-Star Superman vibes are riddled throughout not only this clip, but everything that we've seen. I love this, the way he's flying towards the camera, and then the camera is running backwards and he is just flying towards it. Look at this. And then it transitions perfectly into Superman saving the little girl. What a great transition. That is really well done. This trailer really does emphasize that Superman is just like the rest of us. He just happens to have these powers and he happens to be an alien, but he was raised on Earth and he does have human values because of his upbringing. Mom and Pa Kent really did instill these values in him to be not only hardworking, but to be honest, to do what's right, even in the face of devastation, you know, even in the face of extinction, you do the right thing. You do what is needed, even if it brings harm to you. And that is exactly what Superman is. Superman is the ideal human being. He is what we aspire to be and may never achieve, right? And I think that there's something so beautiful about that. And I feel like that's something that we really need right now because we are living in the craziest times. It's honestly really refreshing to see someone that's like this. Once again, it does harken back to BVS, Batman vs Superman, where Superman's trying to do the right thing, but every time he does, Lex Luthor's behind it trying to make him look like the enemy, trying to make him look like the bad guy. And of course, he's going to feel a little down on himself. He's going to feel a little unsure of himself. So he is going to have this moral quandary and he's going to be dealing with this thing internally within him. Like, does the world need a Superman? Must there be a Superman, right? So it is very similar in that way, but obviously this is a universe and a world where Superman is not the first superhero. He is just one in the long line of metahumans that have appeared over this 300-year history of the DCU, which I think is a great way to not only differentiate itself, but clearly Superman coming in is going to upset the status quo because he doesn't want to be on the leash. He does not want to be anyone's bitch. He doesn't want to work for the government, doesn't want to work for Lex Luthor or Lord Tech. He wants to be his own man and he wants to do what he believes to be right? And obviously he won't be able to do that. I said this in my reaction of the official trailer, where it's giving Captain America in Civil War. Like, what if there's a place that we want to go and they won't let us? That is exactly the same dilemma that he is facing, where he's like, I don't want to work for anybody. I want to be a man of the people, by the people, right? So he's like, I want to go where I'm needed. Yeah, I'm a blue-blooded American. I was born and raised here, or not born, but raised here in America, the good old USA. But that doesn't mean that I am an American weapon, right? Like, I am for humanity, not just one sect and one sector of this planet. I want to serve the entire planet in whatever way that I can. There's a point where we see Metamorpho using the kryptonite against him, so he does get all real up close and personal right in Soup's face, and he's just like, I have to do this. He's like, bro, you don't have to get this close to me. Like, this is overkill, but so, whatever, man. Metamorpho is doing what he feels like he has to do to protect his son, so it's one of those gray areas where it's like, what would you do if you were put in the position where Lex Luthor is using your son as leverage and you have to pick a side, and if you don't fucking pick his side, he's gonna kill your kid, so. And Baby Joey's a metahuman too, so he clearly has some kinds of abilities. I said it. There you go. This shot right here, cape flapping, like Tyrone Magnus says, the cape is flapping. We see him with the sun shining on his face. This is probably one of the best shots that I have seen yet. God, it is gorgeous. He looks like the symbol of hope. He looks exactly like what we want Superman to be, a symbol of hope, strength, honesty. Yeah, I think it's great. It's kind of funny that he says that is being human, but he's not a human, so somebody is gaslighting. but he is of human upbringing. So the fact of the matter is, Superman is as human as the rest of us because he is raised just like the rest of us. Like the other metahumans that are on planet Earth that have these abilities, human is a part of it, meta-human. So they are still human. They still have our values and our aspirations. They still feel pain, they still love, and they still want to have goals that they want to achieve, right? And he's absolutely right. That is what being human is. I feel like the human experience really boils down to like the people that we love, the pains that we endure, and the goals and the dreams and the aspirations that we chase. Being human really is a perfect amalgamation of all of these things that make us so unique. And Superman is just as human in that regard as the rest of us. He was born a good old farm boy in Kansas, and he loves, he feels pain, and he just wants what's best for humanity. And I think that is what this movie is really trying to capture. You see the all-star Superman inspiration riddled throughout, like I said earlier. You see the colors, the robots, the Fortress of Solitude, all of the Kryptonian technology. The all-star Superman vibe is all throughout this trailer, and honestly, All-Star Superman is one of my favorite graphic novels as well as animated movie. If you guys haven't seen it, you definitely should check it out before the film comes out. I'm going to be watching it, but it is one of the better Superman stories, and I'm not going to ruin it for you guys, but it does have to do with Superman and Lex Luthor devises a plot to try to get rid of Superman once and for all. You guys should definitely watch it because there is heavy inspiration from that in this, and once you guys watch that, you will see it in this. But I absolutely love this little TV spot. It gave us a little bit more, and that made me really happy, really hyped, really excited. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction because this is freaking awesome, and this discussion was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys are looking forward to it, how you felt about this TV spot, and whether you liked it, you didn't like it, or you're kind of indifferent. And let's discuss. Leave a comment down below, and let's talk about it, guys. I hope you liked this video because I enjoyed making it. You guys have a good one. Superman, 18 days. Let's go.